May it be blessed. May our Monday be blessed as we hold our favorite drink. Mine's water right now. And as we hold this water in our hands, let's ground down to the earth, to this amazing planet. Put our roots right down into the core of the earth. Release all and any emotions, any attachments, anything that no longer serves us. And with our breath, let's imagine bringing in that healing electromagnetic force field of the earth into our body. Let's breathe it into our heart. Let's open those hearts, wherever you are right now. Just open up your arms. Let's stretch out. Breathe into that heart and say, I'm here now. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's gather up all the energy, bring it into the crown of our heads. Close our eyes, roll them up. And at the same time, we're going to bring our hands down to our hearts. We can do this. Keep your eyes rolled up. And then we say, even if I don't know how, to co-create the best golden goddess circle possible right now that connects us to our highest good, our highest selves, and helps us create maximum joy in life now. All I do know is it is so now, and I am fulfilled. I delete all that could stop me, and I download everything I need to do so now with grace, ease, and joy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So it is, so it shall be, or something even better. On the breath. And then open your eyes. Here we are. This amazing water is now charged with the highest healing frequencies on this planet. And as I drink it, I'm going to nurture all my cells with this love, with this light. Okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cheers, goddesses. It's so beautiful to see you all. I want to just take in all our faces. Let's just look at each other. Let's imagine that we could really sit here and look into each other's eyes. Hi, Salmala. I'm now seeing that you're here too. That's the first person that I looked at. Boost for you. Donata, Jose. Where are you tuning in from right now? Maybe you'd like to put in the chat the name of the city that you're in, the country, because we might not know it, right? And then we could share where we are right now. So I am in Salzburg, Austria, the city that Mozart was born in, lived in, and a lot of other interesting people. I'm surrounded by mountains with snow on top. Today is a very foggy day. There's so much fog that you can't see the mountains. It's all gray and gray. And just these last days, actually, when I got sick 2 weeks ago, I had this week of, I don't know, whatever it was, with fevers and things. I remember that I had not been taking my vitamin D. I was literally missing light. So here's a reminder to all of us here, take vitamin D, get a good supplement. We globally have a huge deficiency in vitamin D, and vitamin D is so important for our immune system, for our mood. So most likely, unless you, I don't know, have been taking vitamin D for a long time, or I don't know, you're really diligent about everything that you eat, you know your nutrients, most likely you could do with some extra vitamin D, especially in the winter when we don't have enough light. There's not a lot of sunlight, unless you're living in a really warm climate right now. You really want to be upping your vitamin D. And when I was sick these 2 weeks ago or something, it suddenly in meditation, I got vitamin D. And then I remembered, oh, it's true, I haven't been taking them. My daughter refuses to take pills. The only tablets that I can make her take, interestingly enough, the doTERRA capsule oils. She'll take oil capsules. And she will eat sort of gummies. So from America and other places, I have these gelatin vitamins that, yes, they do have sugar in them, but not a lot. And they're organic and whatever. So I get those for her so that the things like vitamin C and vitamin D, she can also take as supplements. Or I have subliminal drops, sublingual drops of vitamin C. Those I love too. So you can get all these things online. I'm not going to give you any specific companies to go for. All I ask you to look out for is that they're high grade supplements. Don't go for the cheapy stuff that you can get in some places that are filled with other things that you really don't want in your body. So get something good, and it's really worth it. I know, yes, we can get all these things with our food. Yes, you can even live off light. You don't need any of this. It's totally true. But you do know how much diligence and practice would be necessary to truly do that, right? People who are living off prana don't do a 9-to-5 office job. They are also, I have not met any ones yet that have families to take care of, that have children to nurture. They don't. They live a more hermetic life, which is fine. That's their choice. But I think we need to just be honest to ourselves and honest about our bodies, our 3D human parts, and realize what those human parts, how we can support them. So I love the word amplify. Say it, amplify. Isn't it a beautiful word? Let's amplify our joy in life. Let's amplify our love in life. Let's amplify our ability to experience life. Because I think what is so beautiful about our Golden Goddess Circle is what I'm noticing is that we are so willing and ready and able to do this, also because we have each other. We're seeing in our mirror neurons, we're seeing each other rise, whether we consciously notice it or not. But I know that with every time that, I see one of you do something that you didn't think you could do, every time I notice you're creating change, you're doing something for yourself, you're investing into life, it helps me do the same. So our mantra, I expand into love, health, joy, success, abundance, and freedom, while I inspire others to do the same, is doing something to the circle. Are you noticing that too? Are you noticing it for yourself? I'd really like to know. So if ever since you've joined the circle, I don't know if it's your first circle that you're joining or the 20th, I don't know, but just check in and let us know. Let Mirella, Linda, and I for now know. Are you noticing an amplification for yourself? Then raise your hand. Are you noticing that? Are you noticing? That's beautiful. That's so gorgeous. So thank you. And let's tap our shoulders. Let's give ourselves a hug and say, hey, well done. I'm here and I'm doing this. And hey, Vera's saying, this is my very first circle. Welcome, Vera. We're so glad to have you here. Okay, when we've given ourselves a little squeeze, I'm going to start connecting the helium because I'm really interested to see what's the energy like in our group right now. Oh, dear. Okay, I'm not going to connect it with the screen, but I'm going to do it on my phone because I have noticed that as we're moving towards the 23rd of March, which seems to be astrologically and planetary sort of wise, a portal, right? So some planets that have been a little icky, like Jupiter and Saturn and stuff, and Mercury, they've been interesting, right? And we've had a lot of interesting full moons. A lot of things are happening. We've had solar flares. I mean, we've had so many solar flares just this last week. I don't know if you've been following that, but it's hardly surprising that this time right now can feel a little challenging. Have you noticed that it's been challenging? It's been intense? Raise your hand. I'm interested, right? Mm-hmm. And that's totally normal. That's obvious if you look at what the sun is doing. So we're having sunstorms at over 354 kilometers per hour, whizzing around the planet. We're having solar flares. Those are like Grace calls them mini volcanoes erupting out of the sun, which does something to the electromagnetic force field of the earth. It just does. The Schumann frequencies are going all up and down. We're getting literally, when you see the light codes that are coming in, we're receiving a bunch of light, although it doesn't look like it. So know that these amplifications of our systems are just, they're taxing sometimes to the system. It's challenging. So it's really a good time to be kind to ourselves. Can we be kind to ourselves? Yeah? Okay, cool. So now I'm going to call out the Golden Goddess Circle on my beautiful healer, and I'm going to record our aura to see where are our energy levels right now. And if I were better organized, I would have had the right cable now and I could screen share. But here's an interesting thing. I love your emails and I love the messages you're sending us. We so appreciate that. And I did get one email from one sister goddess who was like, are you going to be doing the Healy every time? Because I don't like the Healy. And I noticed when I got that email, I was like, okay. And I thought about it. And then I answered and I said, we're going to be using the Healy because it's such a great tool to record our energy. We're going to be working with the Healy for sure. Will we do it every time? I don't know. Most likely not, but we will do it when I feel I want to do it. Because remember, this is why we're doing this. That finally, also just for me now, just from my little egoistic perspective, I can do something the way I want to do it. And yes, I want to use frequency medicine for these circles. And if you don't like that, that's fine too. You could just leave the circle right now and say, oh God, she's doing a Healy thing again. That's fine. But it's not going to stop me from doing what I think is right. Okay, cool. So the analysis is showing a nice one. So I'll take a screenshot so I can share it in our email afterwards. We currently have 70% overall energy. That's high. 70%, 77% is good. Our strongest energy center is our root. Kudos for grounding down real well. We're at 96% in our root chakra. That means we're nicely grounded. Sacral chakra, number 2, is at 65. It's one of the lower ones. Okay, so that means that there's just in general, there's more space for amplification in the areas of pleasure, sexuality, creativity. So we might be, forgive my words, we might be a little underfucked. Could that be? Has it made you laugh? Good. Okay. The third chakra, also nice and high, is the solar plexus. There we are at 88%. So that means we're definitely aware of our personal power. Well done. Our heart is one of the lower ones. Our heart chakra is at 79%. Also, it's high. It's a good value, but it's 79. It's a little lower. Then throat. Have you girls been singing? Have you already spoken today? We're at 97%. So give us a celebrate 97% in your throat chakra and activate it, okay? And humming, making especially sounds connects the throat with the heart, right? When I was in India doing the Panchakarma a couple of years back, I had a reading with a Vedic astrologist, and they're always very interesting readings. And the astrologist told me that one of my jobs in that year was to really practice tuning my heart chakra more and more and opening it up more and more. And he said the kind of sound I wanted to play with was meow, 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 meow. So I would literally do meditations where I would sit down, I would put my timer on and then say, okay, I'm going to do meow, 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 meow for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It's hardcore work. I mean, but it does something to the body. So remember, I mean, I have a business in Austria and it's recognized legal business as an energy worker. Right? That's what I signed up for. So I have the right and I have the support of all the energy workers in Austria. Isn't it fabulous that there is such thing in Austria? Austrians fought for that. All the naturopathic doctors, the homeopaths, all the people that we didn't know how to put in a box decades ago fought to have a license, an official license to be allowed to do energy work, to be able to pay taxes on this, to have social insurance for it. So when I, a couple of years back came back, so just before COVID hit, came to Austria and realized I need a business here. I want to start my business here. I went for that. I could get a license to do a manner of things because, yeah, I've done a lot of educations, but I purposefully chose that because it describes it best. And when we look at energy healing, energy work, then sound is such an important part of it. Yeah. And letting our voices be heard is so important. So miam, 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 miam will open up your heart chakra. Okay, back to our reading. Throat, 97%. Next one, also really high, is the forehead. We are at 93%. Amazing. And then we come to the crown and we're at 71. So crown, heart, and sacral chakra right now are our lower ones. Okay, so just interesting. Now I'm going to start the analysis, and the Healy is going to scan those 3 lower chakras to find out what topics are coming up in there. And I'm just going to read you the headlines. Second chakra, the person perceives feelings as an illusion, but at the same time experiences a lack of feelings. So we kind of know if feelings are an illusion, but there's also a lack of feeling. Interesting. That's true for 86% of us. 84%, we are in the 7th chakra. In the life of the person, their father has tried to fill the mother and father roles simultaneously. So some of us, or many of us, might have had a little confusing messages coming from our fathers where they tried to be the mum and the dad at the same time. And maybe also our moms tried to be mum and dad at the same time. Who knows? Just interesting. Next topic, also in the 7th, in the crown chakra. The themes of soul, God, and father evoke feelings of fear and insecurity. I'm going to start writing this down. So we've got a little bit about dads going on, and it's connected to fear and insecurity. That's interesting. Fear and insecurity. And you also take notes, what resonates with you. Just write it down, because that's another way of bringing the energy into the 3D, right? It's not just a thought. It's not just a sound. We're making it tangible. We're saying, okay, I'm noting this. Fear, insecurity, dad. Okay, then we have second chakra. The person no longer perceives emotions. Interesting. So we had a kind of confusion of emotions going on in the, I think it was the 7th chakra, but and sort of kind of, we don't feel them, but it's confusing, and we no longer perceive them. Fascinating. So emotions, we seem to have something there. Okay, next one is 4th chakra, heart. The person is convinced that they have nothing to give. Who of you is that? Who of you is convinced that you have nothing to give? Own it. I'm going to write down. I have nothing to give. And you know, this most likely is not, I hope it's all, no, I don't know. It might not be a conscious thought, but it's an unconscious thing that some of you might have going on, that you don't think you have anything to give or not enough to give. Okay. That was in the heart. Okay. And then we have 7th chakra. The person is able to take over the authority for their own life and is able to acknowledge other authorities as well. I like that. Right? Yes? You still there? Yeah, okay, cool. Next one, 2nd chakra. Fulfilled and happy sexuality is experienced. So 74% of us are experiencing a fulfilling and happy sexuality. And remember, that sexuality doesn't necessarily mean that you will have a relationship where you're doing it with someone else. This could be that you're happy and fulfilled with the sexuality in your own bodies. Okay, so let's not make this dependent on anything on the outside. So sexuality is looking good. And I had that feeling because when I was talking to my German goddesses, you know, the Sarah and Claudia that I host with, and we were kind of brainstorming about what we're going to be teaching next, I reported back, this was just an intuitive hit that I had, and I said, well, with the golden goddesses in the English speakers, we're going to start talking about sex soon. I feel we're ready. We've done a lot of groundwork this last year of getting our foundation ready, and now it's really time to start talking about sex. And Mirella will confirm, and Linda, right, that I've said this is kind of the thing that needs to come next. We need to start venturing into that exciting topic. So I think that's interesting. Okay, next topic in the fourth chakra is the person has experienced deep hurt regarding love. Deep hurt regarding love. Yeah, that's where it hurts most, isn't it? No, that was it. Okay, so we got the topics. Now I'm just going to go ahead. This is going to be a blast of energy. Okay, so if at any time it feels like too much for you, you just breathe and close your eyes and lie down. But I know that we're ready for 26 minutes of that running in the background. Okay, so you can see here now the Healy is running these frequencies and at the same time measuring. So it's measuring the energy field of the Golden Goddess Circle. That's our group collective. And while it's measuring, it's sending, like in biofeedback, the frequencies to harmonize these topics. Okay, so we don't need to do anything about that. We can start out with the next step, which is I want to read a card. So I'm reading from the Rumi Oracle deck. Do you want to put me on spotlight, Mirella, so we can see the card then better? And I love Rumi. Rumi is such a beautiful poet, and there are many great channels that have been channeling Rumi. So my intention for this card is, Rumi, can you please give us the message that's going to help us amplify our lives to the next level of joy, love, and success, and abundance, and freedom, and financial freedom? Thank you for this message. And it gets sticky. That's how it happens for me. So I'm so kinesthetic. Okay. Ooh, this looks pretty. The lover and the beloved. The lover and the beloved. And I think this card looks a little like someone, in a wedding dress. Isn't it? That looks like this most passionate kiss. Okay, here we go. The lover and the beloved. When you move into the unknown, beyond everything, the beloved caresses you. Oh, how you have been burned before, abandoned, betrayed, so painfully disappointed, cast aside, suffering at the hands of an unworthy lover. Can the great divine love affair be tarred with the same brush? Will bitter expectations keep your heart locked away behind a mean-spirited gate? Something needs to change within you so that you can receive. It may simply be that you say, yes. Yes. So let's go ahead and let's say yes and open your arms while you're doing it. Tell your body, yes, I'm ready. I am ready to receive. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. And let's start switching whatever came up inside of us. Let's say, I love and accept myself with all my pain and hurt and abandonment and betrayal and painful disappointment and feeling cast aside and suffering at the hands of an unworthy lover. I accept myself. And I love and accept myself as I open my heart to receive and give that love and to be one with that love. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. And breathe. Make a sound. Okay. Underneath our left arm. Oh, that unworthiness. I love and accept myself at my deepest level and from the very first time I felt unworthy. And I choose now to release all lack, all feeling of unworthiness. And I choose to step into my power of worthiness, of knowing that I am loved and I love and I am loving and I am so lovable. And I deserve my greatest, grandest, most beautiful, evolved human life to start unfolding now as I receive. Yes, 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 yes. And breathe. Job, thumbs. All this grief that I may be holding at all levels of my being. I love and accept myself. And I now choose to release this grief as I honor my ability to experience such depth of emotion. And I now step into my power of joy. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to feel safe and healthy and live life with ease as I enjoy receiving. Yes, 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 yes. And breathe. Oh, my thumbs are tingling. What are yours doing? Let's come underneath our collarbones, start tapping our chest bones, and we say, fear. I love and accept myself with all my fears at my deepest level and from the very first time I felt scared. And I choose now to release this fear, all these fears, and to step into my courage and to amplify my life to the next level of joy and love and abundance and freedom. Because I am so brave. I am such a brave goddess. I am a warrior of love and light, and I am so ready, willing, able to receive love on all levels of my being as I give and receive, and I love, and I'm loved, and I love, and I'm loving, and I'm lovable. And yes, 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 yes. Good. Now we'll do both sides of the belly. So we're going to do the liver on the right side and the spleen on the left side. And we're just going to massage. We're going to do these round circular movements, okay? And we're going to say, I love all of who I am. And as I now tune into all and any anger and resentment and jealousy and rage I may have, I love and accept myself. And I now choose to release and release and release all and any rage and anger, jealousy and resentment as I tune into my peace. I'm at peace with myself and all those around me. I up-level my life to peace. I am peace. I deserve peace, and I am a channel of peace. Now, yes, 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 yes. Now change the direction of your circles. Yes, 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 yes. And now see, can you do different ways? Oh, would that work? Yes, 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 yes. Okay, shake out your hands, shake out your arms. Okay, now we're going to integrate, okay? We're integrating. I am love. I am loved. I am loving. I am lovable. I am eternal. I am infinite. And I expand into love and health and joy and success and abundance and freedom and healthy, happy relationships and passion every day, in every way, as I inspire all those around me to do the same. Yes, 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 yes. Hands on your heart. And now journey to the temple within. Imagine hearing those beautiful sounds of angels singing around you, of the blood flow in your body, taking you into the temple within. And as you allow yourself to just relax and maybe close your eyes, notice how your awareness is drifting and floating gently and easily to the temple within. And with your next 3 breaths, you allow your awareness to go to the portal of this temple, the entrance, the majestic opening to your temple within. Take a deep breath in and hold. Relax and release. Take another deep breath in and hold. Relax and release. And take another deep breath in and hold. And relax and release as you drift towards the temple opening, taking in this beautiful environment, allowing the sounds and the smells and those feelings inside of you to relax you and to take you to the altar of your temple, that special sacred place where you can make an offering, where you can receive healing, where you can have a conversation with the goddess of your temple within. So as you allow your awareness to simply relax, notice the colors all around you. Notice the crystalline energies of the crystals and the magical symbols and that sacred geometry that is all around you in this temple within. And allow all cells in your body to receive an upgrade now, as you simply breathe in the helpful and useful and inspiring information that allows you to become one with that goddess in the temple within. And as you notice this majestic being appear right in the center of your temple, coming up to your sacred place in the altar, notice how your energy fields are starting to connect. The red, the orange, the yellow, the green, the blue, the purple, and the gold. And now imagine this infinity sign connecting your energy centers with the energy centers of the goddess within you. And then allow that energy to nurture you, to heal you, to guide you, to support you. Just bring it into every single cell of your body as you download all the frequencies of love and expansion and health and wealth and well-being and freedom into the space between your cells. Imagine that space between your cells lighting up with this golden energy, bringing those frequencies into all parts of your being, becoming one with the goddess within. And then with your next 3 breaths, allow yourself to receive a message, a symbol, a color, a knowing that is most helpful to you. 1, take a deep breath in and release. 2, take another deep breath in and release. And 3, take another deep breath in. Receive. Yes, and release. And now feeling gratitude for the goddess within, gratitude for this sacred space within yourself, thankfulness for yourself allow your awareness to come back into the here and now, to come back completely into your body, feeling that delicious body of yours, maybe moving that body, stretching up and out, feeling the energy expand throughout your entire body. Come back into the here and now. Take a couple of deep breaths in and out. Start rubbing your hands together, connecting those portals of light in the palms of your hands, activating the energy. 3 deep breaths, and then we're going to take these beautiful healing hands and place them on a part of our body that requires, needs, or would love this healing most. 1, 2, and 3. Allow that energy to nurture your physical body. Maybe even feel a little smile come up on your face. And then in your own time, open your eyes. See if you can check out another little goddess here, or a big goddess. Let's remove my spotlight and find out how everyone is. Yeah? Okay, feedback, ladies. How are you doing? What did you
For me, it was really a kind of a wake-up call, like, duh, I told you so, and in your meditation as well, the pieces connected. I had an amazing message a couple of weeks ago to work with more with the tool, and now I got it again. So a tool,
okay.
A tool, yeah. So, and now it all made sense after all what was happened this past week. So yeah,
awesome. I love that. That's amazing. Thank you. Anyone else, if you got anything to share? Someone said that's just what I needed. Elizabeth, did you get any kind of vision or something that you feel would be helpful for someone else? Then do share. This is fun when we hear what we all experienced. For me, I got this interesting shape. I don't even know what it means, but it was like a pedestal, sort of this shape. And it was light. And I was like, okay, so I'm going to see what that means. I'm also going to look at what does that mean it looks like a part of a sacred geometry pattern. I'm not sure yet, but I'll just play with this. How about you, Linda? What did you experience? Is there anything you'd like to share?
Yeah, I got the sentence, trust the process.
Trust the process. Yes.
Yeah, because a lot of things are going on. Business-wise, private, it's all a mix. And every time I said, okay, what's happening? Because it's going very fast at the moment. And I think it's got everything to do with the Schumann, the solar flares and everything. So I just sometimes okay, I'm looking to the left and already to the right, something else is coming. But I know I need to stick in the middle, stay centered, and trust the process, because everything is going to be all right. So this is what I can share with everyone who is in here and maybe who got it difficult, but just trust the process. Everything is going to be all right.
I'm getting here. So it was also the message for some here. Yes, that's exactly. I feel the same. Release the pressure of needing the results. Just let the process flow and trust it. Yes. Keep your center. Keep finding your center, right? And then move through it, trusting it's all okay. It's all okay. It's all okay.
Yeah, and just look at it. You don't need to add something with your tongue. And what you said about sounding, maybe if you want to speak and just give your reaction, just start to do the sounding, because then you're healing yourself and you're healing the other one.
I love that tip. Make a sound. It doesn't always have to be a spoken word. You don't always have to say something. I've been really celebrating people who know me well know I make a lot of sounds. I'm a big right? I think that actually started when I was doing all the heart yum yum yumming. I often noticed that sometimes is good enough or better than some words. So I love that reminder. Yeah, make a sound instead of having to always say something.
Because the tongue is sharper than a knife. So just remember this. And without saying something, you just hum, and it's an answer.
I love that. That's our thing. We're going to be humming this week, girls. Are you in for that?
Hummingbirds, we're going to be.
The humming goddesses, which reminds me, I would love a goddess song. Wouldn't it be so beautiful if we came up with a song that we declared as our goddess song, and then we sang it together and hummed it together? Because it's also such a beautiful way to reconnect every time, right? Because I know that every time I'm humming this song, I'm thinking of all of you. So I'm sure we have, and if not right now, we will attract the perfect goddesses to help us co-create a song. And then I'm seeing us meeting in a studio and singing it all together, and I don't know, all in rainbow outfits. I had this vision 10 years back of hosting intergalactic events, like football stadium size events that would be like spiritual pop concerts. So, and what I saw was the stage where we had a bunch of people dressed in rainbow colors. So we'd have the red, the orange, the yellow, and not everybody rainbow, but, everybody was a color. And then we would all come up on stage as this whole group of a rainbow, a physical rainbow. And we would be singing and dancing and sharing forgiveness and release practices, but in a celebrational way to show people how much fun it can be to be working on yourself, right?
This is so amazing. I just had this amazing conversation with a religious guy yesterday, and he was exactly telling me the same what you're doing right now.
Really?
We want to invite a new gospel singer from America. We want to make it open and free for everybody. So there needs to be a lot of money. So that was exactly the same. So yeah.
Well, and it's coming together because there's because I trust the process so deeply. I mean, I've been kind of slapped into that kind of submission. I trust so deeply that I know the reason why I felt this calling to do these singing groups with my friends here in Austria, right? We've been meeting up and singing. We meet up and we do creative work together. It's all coming together because I know I'm very close to finding my new place where I can do this in a bigger style. I can feel it. I know that my new place, my lighthouse, it's out there. It's tangible. And at the same time, like Linda, you're saying, I keep reminding myself, hey, trust the process. Don't rush into anything. Don't push anything. Just receive. That's how a goddess receives, doesn't she? Just attracts. So yeah, it's a good reminder to all of us.
And Linda also shared an amazing lady, but it's already done. But she has a song for sisters, and they all made clips of it, and they made it into a big video. That was also amazing. So it's in our energy. It's coming.
So I'm seeing a couple of song suggestions here. Mirella, can you save them so that we can put them on a list? Because I want to listen to all these songs. And I know the song will come to us.
We're recording it, so we also get a transcript of everything and what's in it.
And we get the chat thing too?
Yeah.
Oh, jolly good. Yeah, because in the Oracle training, it was Ubi Caritas. So Ubi Caritas et amor. That is one of my favorites, right? And then for so every workshop series, I always have playlists. I mean, Mirella knows it. I can drive people crazy with my music. Now I want this song now. I want that one now. So I'm sure we will come up with this goddess song. I'm seeing some beautiful suggestions. Good. Yes, Deva Prama as always. She's a big fan. I mean, yeah. I love her too. So let's see what the Healy says now, shall we? Let's see, we've done such great work. We've still got 3 minutes 43 that we're receiving frequencies, but I'm going to stop it now because I want to see what the scan says now. Okay, you ready? And now just so you know, it doesn't always, when we've done the energy treatment like this, it doesn't always mean that our energy level will always be higher once we've treated it. Sometimes it just balances the chakras out a bit more, right? So we're not always going for more. We're going for balance, right? Center, center, center. That's what we want. I prefer to be a centered 50% than a totally wild 98%. Does it make sense? Because that's just when I'm more in my center. Okay, so now we're going to scan us again. Show me. It's a nice. You see at the top, it's showing the aura picture. It looks pretty round to me. Sometimes it can look like an egg when we're out of balance. I'm also noticing the crown in the middle. It's pretty strong, right? You see that light at the top? But let's see. We're at 75%. So I had a feeling it might do that. So it's pretty much stayed the same overall energy. But do you see that we're more balanced now? It's not quite so jarred. So now we have the crown, 95%, root, 98%. So we're connected to the earth and we're connected to up top really strongly. Then the forehead is 85 and the throat is 91. So thank you for humming with me. 91, damn, you got a good vocal day ahead of you. And now the three lower chakras are heart, solar plexus, sacral. Okay, so those are just a little sort of lower right now. So what we could do now is take this into our day, and you want to imagine the rainbow. So just those colors, you know, red, orange, yellow, green, purple, blue, and I call it gold, but here it's, the purple. Imagine that rainbow as a circle. That's your job as the visualization part. So how I mean this, usually we imagine a rainbow as half a circle, right? That's how we draw it. But when we're in a quantum multiverse and the earth is round, the real rainbow is actually round. Makes sense? But we've been programmed to see half the picture. So I would like to invite us for these coming days, to be humming more. And when we hum, imagine more a star shape of a rainbow. So imagine that the rainbow, the prism, the hologram in the middle is a tiny little dot. And with your attention, you're bringing it out into a round, big ball. Think ball. Think rainbow ball rather than the not even 2D rainbow. Yeah, just let's see what that does with our minds as well. Because what I've noticed from working with frequency medicine now for a lot of years, right, is that, and I've noticed that, yes, my intuition and my clairvoyance and my clairsentience is getting better and better and better. It's so accurate now that sometimes it used to be scary. Now I'm celebrating it. But the even better part is when I notice that people around me are becoming so intuitive too. People who would never have even talked to me about intuition because that's like, no, I don't have that. But I'm sitting with them at dinner tables or, going for walks with them, and they're getting intuitive hits. And then they're saying, oh, I did that. And I'm like, yes, you did. Yes, you did. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. It's happening. And I believe this is happening for all of us. And how we can help our consciousness expand, help us up-level ourselves is right. Think of a rainbow vortex. Think of a rainbow ball. Let's think more 5D. Because you see, it's just our conscious brain that can only think 3D. But our real awareness, the real true us's, are 5D. So even if our little conscious mind doesn't have a concept for anything further beyond a third dimension, because we've been trained to think in boxes and things that are 3D, our awareness can do it. So let's play with our awareness. And for this coming week, we're going to imagine rainbow balls, rainbow vortexes, rainbow stars, just this energy moving through us, and we've become aware of all colors, and we're going to hum. Yes? That's our joy work. Okay. So back to the goddesses. Is there anybody here who would like to say something, share something, ask a question? Now would be a really good time. And then there was silence. You have
Hello.
Yeah. Saskia.
Oh, me first of Willemijn? Willemijn is on the screen now.
Saskia, you're speaking. Go for it.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I want to thank you all my goddess girls, guardian angels, Last week I have a very tough week, you know, but I have so much peace. Also, Sandra was with me on the trip to bring my little boy to Spain. But I have so much peace inside of my body, and also with my guardian angel Sandra with me. But it was amazing. So I want to thank you for all the love that I give for the whole week, and I will give it back. Thank you very
We're
much.
so proud of you. Well done. Well done for accomplishing this really challenging step and doing it so gracefully. And I feel you've been so aware of every step on the way, right? This is not something you just powered through or just did. You really stayed connected with yourself. And that's such celebration. Well done.
Yeah.
So now that we've heard your brag and your gratitude, what's your desire?
My desire to be more stabilized.
To feel more stable? Mm-hmm.
Stabilized, because there are lots of, how you call it, uitdagingen. How you call it, lots of people.
Challenges, yeah.
Yeah, bringing some stuff to me. Oh, yeah, why you do this and this? So to be connected with myself, that I know I make the good choice and decision, and that everybody have his own path to walk on.
So strong boundaries will be helpful to you to keep that balance.
Yeah, strong boundaries. Yeah.
So, and also, you know, knowing that you are not required to share anything with anybody. It is none of anybody's business. I think we have to remember that as well, because you see, we've also, sometimes I feel it can be confusing to have all these messages of stay strong, be vulnerable, stay true to yourself, speak your truth, but be kind, be compassionate. It's confusing. And I think sometimes we can feel that we have to, I don't know, open our heart and share our most inner thoughts with anybody. We really don't. Really don't. I have become very discerning who gets to know things about me. I'm always going to be authentic to you, but I'm not always going to share everything about me with everybody. It's also not helpful, right? I don't want to know. There's some things I don't want to know about people either. That we have to have the relationship of trust and intimacy first to be able to go there for it to make sense and context related. So my tip for you would be really strong boundaries. And know that in German we say, eine Göttin erklärt sich nicht. A goddess does not explain herself. Which it doesn't. You don't have to. It's a privilege. It's a privilege for people to know your real whys and ends, and that's that. It's a gift, but it's not. They can't demand it. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And I think that'll help, especially because when we have something challenging going on that's very emotional to us, and we finally found our peace with it, we really don't need everybody else's projections on it in that moment. It's finding your peace with it, celebrating that. This is about you and your son.
Yes.
Right? Yes. Cool. Well, thank you for sharing that. And thank you for your desire. So your desire is that serene, centered being with clear boundaries, and so shall it be, or something even better.
Exactly.
Yes. Okay, how about in touch, Sabine? Would you share something you're grateful for? Would you share a brag, and would you share desire with us?
Yes, I would. I'm really grateful that I joined this group. It's really helping. And I'm also really grateful that finally next Sunday, I will be leaving to Uganda. It's been a rough ride. We had money, we lost all the money, we had to find new money. We had a plan, then 2 weeks ago, the plan got really shut down and I had to reorganize everything. And I'm still standing, so that's my brag.
That's amazing. So you've been able to secure the funding for the Uganda trip to go help the kids?
Yes.
We're so proud of you. Well done.
Exactly. We're going and we're going to teach, and it's working. So I'm really, and that's the only thing I want to do is just teach and share this method with people. So I'm really, really happy for that.
Thank you. Yes. And what's your desire?
My desire is that I have enough energy, not to only do the job, but also enjoy the trip.
Yes. So
that is really my desire.
Yes, I love it. Thank you. Is anybody else here who would like to share their gratitude, brag, and desire? Let's check in with Nicole, because we also knew Nicole had quite a challenge with her husband going on health-wise. How are things with you?
Yes, I just wanted to let you all know. Yeah, my husband had a stroke 4 weeks ago, for those who might not know it. And it's been an amazing, magical journey. And it's almost not easy to express, because these 4 weeks were like, I cannot even tell you, he is so well compared to what he had. And I just was in talking with a friend of mine who wanted to see the results of this the hospital, but this is already for me in the past. But she is a doctor, and so she wanted to see it. And then she said, normally these people are in deep coma and they will maybe die. And so, and she was telling me all this, and I could feel my whole system so going down, because I never thought of this and I never saw this, and it made me in the retrospective, I was feeling so bad suddenly. I thought, oh my goodness, really, it was much worse than I was ever seeing it. But we went through it in such a different way. We get that feedback from the doctors. They say, how are you doing this? What kind of tools are you having around? I mean, if there are stones, there are like symbols that he has. There's a little owl that is on his side, it's like, they ask, there is something different, but they cannot tell, and they also would not like accept it in a way. And it's really magical. And he is walking again every day more and more, and he is talking very, and he even I wanted to tell you that also. He is doing deep meditation in the night, especially the I Am meditation of Dr. Wayne Dyer. And that saved him also in the hospital, like in Greek hospitals, it's very busy. And you have not only the patients, you have all the busy wives of the patients staying on their husband's bed, sleeping in the same room. I didn't do this because it's too much. And he was just hearing the I Am meditation, and he had like he went into a different dimension, and he went into a healing chamber, and he said, I was healing him inside. He said, I have abilities that I might not know yet, but he will tell me about it.
Oh, I love that. That's so good, Nicole.
Yes, and he also through that he channeled a whole book. Like he channeled all the chapters of his book he's going to write, and he said it's like a really new life starting now. And I'm very happy about this. And at the same time, I have sometimes I'm here in this daily life having to deal with all the official parts and so on that are for me really not fun.
I can imagine.
And they really pull me down oftentimes, and I feel like very drained. And I got my Healy now.
Yay!
since 2 days, and I just started it yesterday, and I can tell you, I feel already a difference, because my brain was like almost exploding. I had the feeling like it's so pulsating, and it helped me to calm down. So I love the Healy already now, although I don't know yet. I don't know yet what it is all capable of. Yes.
Oh yeah, you're gonna love it, and it's gonna be so great, because that one thing can help you all, right? You can support your husband. I love that you're using it for yourself, because as you said, you've still got to keep everything else going. And it's so beautiful to know that your husband is taking care of himself so well. He's really used this as an opportunity to up level and amplify, right? What would have knocked someone else down and say, okay, well, now best case is rehab and a wheelchair, whatever. No, he's like, I'm doing this different. And I love that he recognizes you in your role, because that's who you are. I mean, you've known it, but you didn't maybe, want to build on it. But now you've had proof. And that's beautiful. So give us your desire.
My desire is to receive. Actually, it was what we were just talking about today, right? It's like the receiving part to open up to this much more still.
Yes. You shall receive the most beautiful, beautiful energy that is beyond your imagination. So shall it be, or something even better.
Yes. And the desire is also to make a big dancing party in the summer.
Yes.
And you're all invited.
Yes. In.
Yes.
Okay. So,
thank you so much.
Thank you, Nicole. Let's take this yes energy for all of us for this entire week. Whatever your challenges or your experiences are this week, take this yes energy with you. Let's remember that we're connected. Whenever you feel alone or down or doubting yourself or whatever, connect back to the golden field, and we got you, sister. Okay. I love you all. Close with bringing the energy back into your heart, remembering who you are. May you feel safe. May you feel healthy. May you feel happy, and may you live life with ease. Thank you for being a member, and have an amazing week ahead. Bye-bye, goddesses.
Bless you all.
Mirella,
Thank you. Bye-bye.
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 Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.